Hello from Ukraine. From the city, many people warned me not to go, and the city that was occupied by Russia in the beginning of the war, and we are in Irpin. Now we are near some of destroyed buildings, and I know why they warned me not to go there, because I'm becoming very emotional right now. And we are not even in the city yet, we are close by, and driving by we saw a bunch of buildings, a bunch of houses that are completely destroyed, and I was just imagining like it's my house. And yeah, it's just the beginning of the video and I'm already emotional and my eyes are wet, because now we're in a place that was bombed for real, and it was some offices. People worked here, people lived here, and now you can see the consequences of war in this town. I saw that everything is on a rebuild, everything looks fine, but here we are. I didn't expect anything from the city. It's my first time here, and now I see all this, and it's very heartbreaking to see.
First time you see something like that? Like destroyed?
Like this.
Well, like in Kiev, there's some destroyed buildings, but they fix them up quick.
Yeah,
Clean
and
them up quick.
we never. I never was so close to the place like this, and it's. I don't know why it's open to the public. Nobody is here, and the glass is everywhere, and damages and bullets in the buildings. So yeah, it's just crazy scenery, crazy consequences. Yeah, in a Kiev you sometimes can forget about what happened and what keeps happening, but here you are like in the other reality right away. So I guess now we will go to the city center of Irpin, because now we're not even in the city, and we will explore how the city looks now, what changed, what developed, what is rebuilt, and maybe we can see some more consequences of this terror that happened in this city, because it was truly terror. Yeah, just it's crazy. And right after what we just saw, a couple of meters away, there is a car full of bullets with a broken window. I think the owner probably not here anymore, like left the country or something, or yeah, because this car seems not operatable. And again, just another crazy thing in this city. We are going on the road. We saw some kiosk also full of bullets, even the bus stop, and I think it's because of the occupation. I'm sure it's because of the occupation. The city was occupied for a month, and a really crazy terrible things happened here, and we are still not in a city center, and we just drove by and saw this house, and it's really breaking my heart, because my family live in a private house on the west of Ukraine, and I can relate to that very much. And it's no way can be something administration strategical object, energy object, something. It's a private house, like people live there, families probably live there, and it's just one more crazy thing, like when people say that war is not affected people's life like completely. Just show them this with this Ukrainian flag. It's, yeah, broken, some broken house. And we are back on a road. Finally made it into the city, into the Victory Park. It's the name of the park, and it looks very beautiful and very well maintained. And so far the town looked so cute and livable, but not the parts that I just showed you. It looks insanely sad, but here looks like the life is still continuing. The Irpin was occupied for 1 month, and the Irpin was the main access to Kiev. So if we would lose Irpin, we would lose Kiev as well. So it's a very important region, important place for all Ukrainians, and especially who live in Kiev. And yeah, so far very beautiful place, very peaceful and quiet. We are hitting the city center, and yeah, this feeling is crazy to see mothers with kids in the park chilling, and pretty much on every building like this, for example, you can see a huge size bullets. I don't know how to compare this feeling with anything, but it seems like a crazy reality, like people getting used to these circumstances, this situation. But it is what it is. Life is going on even in a hero city Irpin right now, and many buildings were rebuilt, but many of them we still see as evidence of a cruel crimes that happened in this place. And right now we are in Bucha. So Bucha is a village near Irpin and near the Kiev that was also occupied. Now we are on the street Yablunivska, where the journalists firstly found a huge amount of dead bodies of civilians, and it's the city where over 1,000 civilians died and was tortured. And seriously, walking these beautiful little streets, seeing these tiny houses, accurate, cute, reminding of all the shots I see on the news when all it happens, when the Bucha was freed, it's just breaking my heart. And yeah, this region of Ukraine is very beautiful, great nature, very warm people, and it's very sad that these regions were suffered the most. Yeah, and all these bullets in the houses, the biggest amount of rapes were in Bucha. Seriously, these stories about mothers and their kids, and the hands of the bodies, they were tied. So it was just people like you and me, and yeah, this is truly the crimes. And now we want to make it to the Irpin river to see the bridge, a famous bridge, a very important spot for our history. If we will find it, I will show it to you and tell the story of this bridge. And now we are near some kind of lake. I hope someday we will go fishing, finally. Let's go. And even the small towns like Irpin and Bucha have the perfect chains.
Right now we're in Hostomel, no?
Hostomel.
Hostomel.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Called ATV. It's like a chain of supermarkets, markets, and they are probably the cheapest, and they got many interesting products like no sugar ice cream, super cheap, super delicious, and yeah, we just love this shop. Let me show you it inside. Oh, and actually it's even the big one. Yeah, it's like 5 minutes drive from Hostomel. We wanted to go to the destroyed airport called Antonov, where was the biggest plane that was also destroyed, called Mria, but we didn't get it because of the military is everywhere. So now we are in a watermelon paradise. Yeah.
Here, watermelon just existing. Everybody comes to snack them.
Yeah. He's so peaceful and everybody's very nice local shop. And very big. Actually, you can even get yourself a coffee in a supermarket, which is great. Some pastries with this black dots. I don't know how to call it, called Bucha z makom, and it's something like Ukrainian thing. Look, even condensed milk with stevia, and it's not crazy expensive, not like in Europe, all this healthy marketing products. So we are going to the bridge I told you before, and we saw the sign, this tiny sign here and there, which means there is mines here somewhere. And I just I remember that Irpin had lots of mines, and it was a dangerous place, and lots of people, soldiers, died cleaning the city, cleaning this area. And yeah, here there is a gate. That means you are not allowed to go further because there are mines, few of them still left in the area. And yeah, it's a quite dangerous video, as you can see, because it's definitely not safe to go here, and I have no idea if we will get into the bridge. And yeah. Yeah, not sure. Yeah, there are signs everywhere, and some probably mine leftovers, God knows. Likely we are under the bridge, and you can see that it was recently rebuilt. I will keep the old footage of how it was looking when the war just started, and this bridge was destroyed, it was bombed. So people in February at winter were crossing the bridge through the water with their kids, with their luggage, to escape from the occupied territory. Some of them did it, some of them don't, but it's crazy shots, like how people wanted to leave this area. You can imagine like coldness, cold river, bunch of these clothes on you, fear, and soldiers were helping people. And now it's very good to see how this new bridge looks in Stoyanka. It's the name of the village, and it's the road to Kiev from this area, from Bucha, Irpin, also through Hostomel. So yeah, that's how it looks right now. Okay, now we are near the bridge on the gas station. There is some nice terracing, and from here I'm fried already. We will think about where we're gonna sleep and what we're gonna do next, because we think like there are a bunch of more places to see near the Kiev, and we can use our car for it. So yeah, for now we will sit a bit and find our next destination. Yeah, and we are feeding this creature. Look at him. Can make a trick. Oh my god!
There on the table, man. Fuck off.
And we made our last stop in Koncha-Zaspa. It's the region mostly with forests, and the forests are so beautiful, so cool. And we just saw the sign here. It says that 600 meters away from this place there is a brother's grave, the grave from Second World War, but during the occupation in 2020, 22, 23, even 24, there is brothers' graves from this war. So yeah, it's crazy, like how many years, almost 100 years ago, people were doing same terrible things like they do it now. And I really hope that we are on the right path, because we are in a forest, and 600 meters it's not so far, but I hope we will get there. Maybe there will be some other signs.
Well, so far we just walk right next to the road, so I can just drive as long as I see you.
Yeah, the road is right here, so it's not like wild place, but every once in a while we still see some mines signs. We saw it on our way here, and right now we are in a forest. Yeah, I'm in a dress, but it's
This is
fine.
literally right next to the road.
Yeah, it is. Found a friend, huh?
Got you.
Bye, cutie.
He has a leg problem, but he's very happy.
Yeah. We found this Zatishok place, and now we are gonna look for mushrooms.
What kind of shrooms?
Shrooms?
Yeah.
Ukraine is famous for a wide variety of mushrooms.
Oh shit.
Yeah, lots of interesting facts about Ukraine, and I hope we will not be eaten by the end of our a short walk because the mosquitoes here are as crazy as, I don't know.
Yeah, here's like no signs for landmines, but there are signs for ticks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like a forest zone organized a bit for people, so it's easy to walk. You don't have to break the bushes and all these things. And you can find mushrooms here, but unfortunately it's not the season. You can sit in a gazebo, you can
Drink.
drink, but not alcohol. We're standing for healthy lifestyle. And yeah, if I'll find the mushroom, you'll give me 100 hryvnias. Deal?
Cool. But
Cool.
mushrooms that you can eat.
It's a harder task.
You're just gonna end up eating something, I know.
Yeah, I was raised in Ukraine. I can eat
Oh wow,
fucking dirt.
There's the workouts, you know?
Yeah. I can eat grass. I can eat. Yeah. When I was a kid, we were eating everything we found interesting, laying on the ground. So it's not a problem.
Cigarette butts.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're hopeless here with our mushroom and whatever mission.
Let's hop in the car, drive a bit deeper, and then see if we can find mushrooms. We're here at the entrance. Look, children playground, and there's a huge sign. It's like anti-cigarette advertisement, you know, a huge scary sign. Clichy.
Oh yeah.
Ticks. Fair enough.
You know what this things is for?
Now what are they
They are to protect the road from tanks. If tank go on this, they are called yojiki. Yeah,
Hedgehog.
yeah, they are very sharp in the corners, and they can stop like tank for a while. Yeah, seriously, we are like in one of the horror movies. We're the only one car in the road, very red, very bright, and repetitive car, and
Robbable.
very robbable, very attackable. And now we're alone in this forest road.
There was a woman there. I don't know if that's a good sign though.
And finally we get home. It's already evening and sunset is coming. And for this trip we rented a car. It was very easy procedure, and I felt that I wanted to go to these cities first of all for myself, because I never was there and I wanted to see what's going on there, because it's a huge historical places for Ukraine, and also to show you, because I've got many comments on my Kiev video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. To go to Bucha and Irpin. And to summarize, despite all the broken buildings that I show you, 70% of the city, I mean Irpin, was destroyed completely. So what we saw today, what we saw now, it's a huge difference from what it was, and it's huge amount of work and money, and it's a great rebuilding of the district that suffered a lot again in the first months of war. And also Bucha, also Hostomel. We saw a bunch of nice condos that are building now, so people are interested in living in these areas, even though they are even more dangerous than Kiev, because sometimes the explosions are near old airports. They are all over Kiev and all over Ukraine, so yeah, every place is sort of dangerous. But yeah, it was our journey to Bucha, Irpin, and Hostomel and Concha. Suddenly, yeah, out of nowhere, Concha. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to support Ukraine. Don't forget to follow me here and also on Instagram. There are lots of interesting stuff there, and see you in my next video.